Friends, so let us start the problems based on development of surface pyramids. Let us read the question. A square pyramid of side 40 mm and axis 60 mm is resting on its base on HP such that all the sides of the base are equally inclined to VP. It is cut by a section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at 60 degrees to HP bisecting the axis. Draw the development of its lateral surface. This is your question. Now let us see what we have to construct first. We have to construct the basic problem of square on HP, condition is base. But he continued the question such that all the sides of the base are equally inclined to VP. Equally inclined means angle is 45 degrees, right? So first let us draw a reference line of any length, right? Name it as XY. Vertical plane and horizontal plane. Mark any point on the reference line, right? Now mark 45 degrees. Mark 40, place your protractor here, mark 45 degrees. Leave 5 mm gap first. Leave 5 mm gap. Right? Now construct the square. Length of the square is 40 mm. Right? Now place your protractor here, mark 90 degrees, 40 mm. Mark 90 degrees, 40 mm. And here also mark 90 degrees, 40 mm. Right? This is the square which is equally inclined to VP. Name this square as A, B, C and D. Now mark the midpoint for this square. Join the diagonals. Mark the midpoint for this square. Name this point as here O. Now project all these corners till the reference line. Project all these corners till the reference line. Now axis height is here 60 mm. Take axis height 60 mm. Name that point as here O dash. Right, now from O dash join to this corner. Now from O dash join to this corner. Right, so this point is A, name it as A dash. This is B, D, B dash of D dash. This is C, C dash. This is your basic problem. Right, now you have to construct the development of this square pyramid first. How to construct the development? Take your protractor, place your protractor on point O dash like this. On point O dash, right? Mark exactly 90 degrees. Mark exactly 90 degrees. Now through that point, just draw a small line of any length, 90 degrees. Right? Now what you have to do, see here. Take the radius from O dash to C dash, slant edge. Right? Take the radius from O dash to C dash. Right? Now just extend this reference line to some extent. Extend this reference line to some extent. Right? Now see, take your compass. Place your compass anywhere on this perpendicular line. See, just I am placing my compass here anywhere. I am drawing an arc on this length, on this line. What I am doing, first I am placing my protractor here, marking 90 degrees and drawing a line of any length. Then next I am extending this reference line. I am taking this length with compass, right? You can place anywhere. You can place anywhere, right? So I am leaving some distance here. I am placing my compass like this and I am drawing an arc, right? Now through that I am drawing a line now, right? So this is O1 dash, right? So this is development I am constructing now. So simply I will write here O1, right? So this point I will write it as here A. What I am doing, I am taking this O dash C dash length and I am drawing here. This O1A should be equal to O1 dash C and these two lines should be parallel to each other, right? So after that, now take your compass with O1 as center, O1A as radius, draw an arc of any length. What I am doing, I am taking this length and I am drawing an arc of any length, right? Now length of the square is how much? 40 mm, right? Take 40 mm length with compass, right? Divide this arc into 4 equal parts because square has 4 sides. So divide into 4 equal parts. Place your compass at point A, right? Draw the first arc, second arc, third one, and here fourth one, right? Take 40 mm length of the square and divide into 4 equal parts because square has 4 equal sides. Now join the arcs this end one is to a last arc, so you can close the curve, right? So this point is A, name it as B, C, D, and repeat here A point only. A and A, first one and last one should be same. Now after that, what you have to do, see this is a curve, right? What I have to do, from point A to point B, join these 2 points with the help of a straight line. Join here point B and C with a straight line, C and D with the help of a straight line here, and D and A with the help of a straight line here, right? This is the development of the square pyramid. For pyramids you have to construct the development like this, right? Now in this question they mention the sectional plane. Now let us see where we have to construct the sectional plane. It is cut by a section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at 60 degrees to HP, bisecting the axis. 60 degrees to HP means I should construct the sectional plane here. Bisecting the axis means mark the midpoint for the axis line. Right? Now take your protractor, place your protractor on the axis line. Here angle is 60 degrees, but I am placing my protractor on the axis line and I am marking 30 degrees, right? Now I am drawing a sectional plane here. This is 30 degrees, right? Now I will construct the sectional plane here. Sectional plane should pass this midpoint of the pyramid, right? I am constructing the sectional plane here. Now you see, after constructing the sectional plane, now you measure the angle here. Place your protractor on the reference line. Now measure the angle for this sectional plane. This will be here 60 degrees. So write down here angle is here 60 degrees. We are constructing the sectional plane in vertical plane, so name it as vertical trace VT, right? So see, sectional plane is touching on the baseline. I will name this point as here P dash. For B dash I am naming it as Q dash. For C dash I am naming it as R dash. For D dash I am naming it as S dash. See, when sectional plane is touching on the baseline, we should indicate 2 points, right? So P dash I am indicating comma P dash only, because whenever we are marking on the developments, first point and last point should be same, no? So that's why I am indicating 2 points here, P dash and P dash only, or you can write here P dash P1 dash, no problem. First point and last point should be same, right? Now after marking the points, what we have to do? Anyway, P point is on the reference line, leave that one. From Q dash, draw a straight line till this O1A. From R dash, draw a straight line till this O1A. Right? Now, see what I am doing now. Point P is on the reference line. Take your compass, take the distance from A dash to point P dash. Take this distance with compass from point A. From point A, mark a distance here. Name this point as here point P. Right? Then next what I have to do? Here also A point is there, no? Again from A point, mark the point here. Name this point as here P. Right? So I have marked P point here and here. The next point is Q. How to mark Q point? Q is in between O and B. Right? So I will place my compass on this O1. Right? I will take this distance from point where I drawn the horizontal line. I will take this distance. Right? Now I am constructing a curve. In between OB, I should mark Q point. In between OB, I am marking the Q point here. Then next R is in between OC. Right? Place your protractor here, O1 as center, O1 and this as radius. Just draw an arc. C. In between O and C, you should mark the point here, R. S is in between OD. Anyway, this is the projectional line from S, no? So, O1 to take this distance, draw an arc. Draw an arc in between O and D. In between O and D, name this point as here S. P, Q, R, S, P. Right? Now, this is the development of your square pyramid. How you have to construct with the help of a scale. With the help of a scale, join P to Q, right? Q to R, right? R to S, R to S, right? Then next here S to P, right? Then next what I have to do? I have drawn here straight lines, no? So I have to join this from P to B, from B to C, right? From C to D, and from D to P. This is the development. This should be in dark, right? Now we are removing this portion. We can't see this portion, right? So remaining portion should be in dark manner here. So from here, this should be dark. This portion should be dark here, and here this one, it should be dark, right? Then next we can't see this A to P, no? Right? We can't see this A to P, so that's why here A to P should be in light manner, right? Now just we are constructing the square pyramid, no? So construct the square pyramid here, A, B, C, D. Right? So this is to a square pyramid having sectional plane also. Now after completion of your problem, mark the dimensions properly. In this question they mentioned length of the square is 40 mm. So draw the extension line, right, and here draw the dimensional line, closed and filled arrow marks, right, write down here 40 mm. Length of the square is 40 mm. Then next, axis height. Take the axis height is here 60 mm. Right, so this is your square development. Right, so same, let us see the next problem here. A square pyramid of side 40 mm and axis 60 mm is resting on its base on HP such that a side of the base is parallel to VP. It is cut by a section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at 45 degrees to HP, bisecting the axis. Draw the development of its lateral surface. So here you have to construct the square on HP, condition is base. But he continued the question such that a side of the base is parallel to VP. Right, so how to construct this one? First you have to construct the square on HP. Condition is side of the base should be parallel to VP. Right, so construct the square such that base should be parallel to VP. Length of the square is here 40 mm. Right, so construct the square, leave 5 mm gap. Now draw the reference line of any length, name it as XY, vertical plane and horizontal plane. Name the square as here A, B, C, D. Now you see we have constructed the square on HP. Condition is base should be parallel to VP. Base is parallel to VP here. Right, now join the diagonals in order to mark the midpoint O. Mark the midpoint O here. Now project all these corners till the reference line. Right, now from the midpoint draw the axis line. Axis height is here 60 mm. Take the axis height here 60 mm. Right, name this point as here O dash. Now join O dash to this point here and join O dash to this point here. Right, so this point is A dash of D dash and this point is here B dash of C dash. Right, now you have to construct the development of this square pyramid. How to construct? Place your protractor on O dash. Place your protractor on O dash. Mark exactly 90 degrees. Right, now draw a line of any length here. Draw a line of any length here. Now extend this reference line to some extent. Extend this reference line to some extent. Now what I have to do? Exactly parallel to this line, I should measure this length and I have to draw here. How I will draw? I will take this distance from O dash to C dash with the help of compass. We can keep the compass anywhere on this line. So I am keeping my compass here. Just I am drawing an arc on this reference line. Right, with the help of scale also you can construct here. Right, so name this point as here O and name this point as here A. Right, now join here O to A. Right, now what I have to do? I have to place my compass here with O as center, OA as radius. Draw an arc of any length. Of any length. Right, now you see OA length is equal to O dash C dash and these two are parallel to each other. Now I should divide this arc into 4 equal parts. After dividing 4 equal parts, you can close the arc, right? So length of the square is here 40 mm. I am taking 40 mm with my compass. Take 40 mm with compass, right? So from point A, draw an arc. This is one. From point B, this is another arc, right? From here, draw another arc. See 1, 2, 3, and from here I should draw the last arc here, 4. I am dividing this arc into 4 equal parts. This point is A, B, C, D, and this point is A here. First point and last point should be same. Now close the arc. Join from O to A. Right? Now join here A to B. Draw the straight lines. B to C, C to D, and again here D to A. Right? Now from O, join OA, OB, OC, and here OD. Right? This is the square development. Now you have to construct the sectional plane here. Where I should construct the sectional plane? It is cut by a section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at 45 degrees to HP, bisecting the axis. 45 degrees to HP means I should construct the sectional plane here. Bisecting the axis means I should mark the midpoint for the axis line. Angle is 45 degrees. So I am placing my protractor on the axis line from the midpoint. Right? I am marking the angle 45 degrees. Sectional plane angle is 45 degrees. I am placing my protractor on the axis line and I am marking here 45 degrees line. Now I should construct the sectional plane which touches this midpoint. Right? So after marking 45 degrees, what I am doing? I am constructing the sectional plane large dash small dash which touches this midpoint, and I am extending this one. Right? I am constructing the sectional plane in vertical plane, so name it as here vertical trace VT. Now if you measure the angle of the sectional plane from the reference line, see the angle is 45 degrees here. Right? So write down the angle here 45 degrees. Right? Now sectional plane is touching on O dash, A dash. I am naming it as here P dash. Right? Then next O dash, B dash. I am naming it as here Q dash. O dash, C dash. I am naming it as R dash. O dash, D dash. I am naming it as here S dash. P, Q, R, S. Now what I have to do? From every point I should draw the straight line till this OA. From point P I am drawing a straight line till this OA. From Q I am drawing a straight line till this OA. Right? Now I will take my compass. Right? Now you see P is in between O and A. Right? With O as center, take this radius, draw an arc. See, in between OA, I should mark here point P. Right? Here also in between OA, I should mark point P. No? Right? I will take the distance again and I will mark till arc here. O as center, OP as radius, draw an arc till here OA. Right? Name this point as here P. Then next Q is in between OB. Right? So this is the projection of Q point. Take this distance in between OB. Mark the Q point here. Now point R is in between OC. Anyway, this is the point R projectional line. take this radius only in between OC. Mark here point R. Right, then next S is in between OD. This is the projection of S point. Now I am taking this distance, right, in between OD. I should mark here S point, PQRSP. Right, now let us join all these points here. Right, so start from A to P. Right, now join here P to Q, Q to R, right, R to S, S to P, right, again here P to A. Right, now join here AB, BC, CD, DA. Right, so this is the development of the square. Right, now we are removing this portion. This portion should be in light manner. Total diagram should be in dark manner. Right, and here the square. Right, this is the development of square pyramid. Right, now I should write the dimensions here. Length of this square is 40 mm. And axis height 60 mm. Right, so this is the development of your square. Right, so let us see the last problem. This is your last problem in this lecture. A pentagonal pyramid of base side 30 mm and axis 60 mm rests on its base on HP with a side of the base parallel to VP. It is cut by two section planes which meet at a height of 20 mm from the base. One of the sectional plane is horizontal while the other is an auxiliary inclined plane whose vertical trace is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Draw the development of the lateral surface of the solid when the apex is removed. Right, so this is your question. In this question we are going to construct the pentagon on HP, condition is base, but he continued the question, side of the base is parallel to VP. Right, so how to construct the pentagon when a side is parallel to VP? Length of the pentagon is 30 mm. Take 30 mm with scale. Right, angle for pentagon is 108 degrees, and again from here angle for pentagon is 108 degrees, length is 30 mm. Construct the pentagon. Construct the pentagon. Right, now name the pentagon as A, B, C, D and E. Leave 5 mm gap. Draw the reference line of any length. Name it as XY, vertical plane, horizontal plane. Now you see we have constructed the pentagon on HP. Condition is base is parallel to VP. Right, now what I have to do, I have to project all these corners till the reference line. Project all these corners till the reference line. Now axis height is 60 mm. Take axis height 60 mm. Join all this. Right, now this point is A dash, this point is E dash, this point is B dash, this point is D dash, and this point is here C dash. Now mark the midpoint for this pentagon. Right, so this length I got here 42, so 21 is the midpoint. Mark the midpoint here, name that point as O. Right, now join OA, OB, OC, OD, OE. Right, so name this point as here O dash. Now we have to construct the development of this pentagon. How we will construct the development of this pentagon? Place your protractor on this O dash, mark 90 degrees. Right, draw a line of any length from here, 90 degrees only. Extend this reference line here to some extent. Right, now I should draw a line which is parallel to O dash C dash, and it should be equal to O dash C dash. This is the slant edge. I am taking this distance. I can place my compass anywhere. I am drawing an arc on the reference line. Right, now I am naming this point as here O and this point as here A. Now I am joining this O to A here. Right, now what I will do, I will take this distance O as center, OA as radius. I am drawing an arc of any length. Right, now here length of the pentagon is 30 mm. I have to divide this arc into 5 equal parts because pentagon has 5 sides. Right, so I have to divide this pentagon into this arc into 5 equal parts. So I am keeping my compass here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. I am taking 30 mm distance and I am dividing into 5 equal parts. Name this A, B, C, D, and last point and first point should be same. Right, now join OA, OB, OC, OD, OE, and again here OA. Right, after that this is an arc, no? So join here A to B, join A to B, B to C, C to D, join with the help of straight lines, D to E, and here E to A. Right, so this is to a pentagonal pyramid development. Right, now you have to construct the sectional plane here. Let us read the question. In this question they are saying that it is cut by 2 section planes. You have to construct here 2 section planes which meet at a height of 20 mm from the base. So this is your baseline. This is your baseline. from the base, mark 20 mm distance. From the base, mark 20 mm distance. Mark 20 mm distance. Right, mark the point there. Here, see, in previous all questions we have marked only one sectional plane, right, which is inclined at 45 degrees to HP, 60 degrees to HP, like that. But in this question they asked to construct two sectional planes, right, which meet at a height of 20 mm from the base. So how to construct these two sectional planes? First condition is they are saying that which meet at a height of 20 mm from the base. So what I am doing, from the base I am taking 20 mm distance first. I am taking 20 mm distance first, right. Let us read the next part of the question. One of the sectional plane is horizontal. So what I will do, one of the sectional plane means till half I will construct the sectional plane in horizontal manner. Till half I will construct the sectional plane in horizontal manner, right, while the other is an auxiliary inclined plane whose vertical trace means whenever we are constructing the sectional plane in vertical plane, it is called as vertical trace, is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Place your protractor on that sectional plane. Place your protractor on that sectional plane. Mark 45 degrees. Mark 45 degrees. Right. Now construct the sectional plane which passes through that point. Right. So see here. This is 45 degrees angle. Now from here I am constructing the sectional plane in inclination manner. Right. So this is the question they asked. Here in this question they asked to construct two sectional planes which meet at a height of 20 mm from the base. One of the sectional plane is in horizontal manner and other sectional plane is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Right. So let us mark the points here. For A dash I am naming it as P dash. For B dash I am naming it as Q dash. For C dash R dash. For D dash S dash. For E dash T dash. Right. So anyway, if you draw a straight line, see P, Q, T in a straight line. I am constructing a straight line here. P, Q, T are in a straight line only. Then next from S point, draw a straight line till this OA. From R, draw a straight line till this OA. Right. Now let us construct the sectional plane here. Now P is in between O and A. Right. So in between OA I will mark the point P here. Right. Here also I should mark now. So with O as center, OP as radius, I will draw an arc till this OP, till this OA, and I will mark this point as here P. Now anyway we have constructed this one. No? Now T is in between O and E. So this is the projection of T point in between OE. Mark here point T. Then next Q is in between OB. In between OB, mark here Q point. Right. Now next S. S is in between O and D. In between OD, take this distance from O to this S projection. Draw an arc in between OD. Mark this point as here S. R is in between O and C. Place your compass here with O as center. This is the projection of R. Right. In between OC. In between OC, mark here point R. Right. Now join this P, Q, R, S, T and again P. You will get the development. Let us see how it will be. From A to P. Right. Then next from P to Q. Right. Q to R. R to S. S to T. T to P. again join here A to P, right? Now join AB, BC, CD, DE, and here AE. This is your development of this pentagonal pyramid. Now here we are removing this portion. This portion should be in light manner, remaining portion should be in dark manner. So A dash to P dash, E dash to T dash, P dash, B dash to Q dash, S dash to D dash, R dash to C dash. This should be in dark. Right, and next here point E to D, AB, CD, E. This pentagon should be also in dark manner. Right, and this midpoint OA, OB, OC, OD, OE. This is the development of the pentagon. In this question they mention to construct two sectional planes. Right, now let us mark the dimensions here. In this question they mention length of the pentagon is 30 mm. So take the dimensional line. Distance is 30 mm. Right, and axis height, they mentioned axis height is here 60 mm. Take axis height 60 mm. Right, now from the base they asked to mark 20 mm distance to construct sectional plane. Right, so this is here 20 mm distance, and here the angle is 45 degrees. You have to mark the angle here 45 degrees. So this is the development of pentagonal pyramid. Right, and this is the development of square pyramid when the base is parallel to VP, and this is another square pyramid when the base is equally inclined to VP.